Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Portuguese Empire. So, in between episodes I went through and added quite a few states to our empire. Turns out, oddly enough, northern Japan, Hokkaido, was actually like the 5th or 6th one for valuable. So, I've also looked a little bit closer at the US, and I don't know if we're ever going to be able to be friends. I'd like to be their ally, but we have a massive negative opinion on them, which is really frustrating. But there doesn't seem to be anything I can do about that. Also, they do not want a royal marriage because of distance between borders. Again, also frustrating. However, I am moving my troops up towards Africa to attack these guys. We also have, I don't know how much admin power we're going to have to spend to core all this land, but it's going to be substantial. We've got roughly 3 years till we can attack Spain, so I'm hoping I can win this war and then move my troops over to attack Spain. See how that goes. I think we actually had some provinces in Japan left to convert, didn't we? Oh, Kyoto itself has to be converted. There we go. Shintoism is almost gone from the world. 4 provinces left. Okay. And we are going to be attacking these guys using imperialism reasons for war. So, probably going to be getting quite a bit of land here. Also, I can in fact upgrade and get some cavalry bonus, which is what I wanted. Cavalry is not huge, but every little bit of cavalry helps. Every little bit helps. So, yeah, that's roughly where we're at. I'm going to keep converting things left and right. Hopefully get rid of Shintoism. So I don't have to deal with any Japanese revolts in the future. Oh, building a workshop, can't do it. Okay, Austria then. Speaking of Austria, Austria is still desperately trying to deal with Reformed and Protestant zealots, which is a bit of an issue. They don't seem to actually be raising any troops. Again, also frustrating. But we should do pretty well. We've re-allied ourselves to the Pope, and I spent all that papal influence we had. Probably the right move. Got more mercantilism, so up to almost 500 a month trade in terms of income. Declaration of American Independence. I don't know why England got that event, but they did. Strange. Really wish there was something more I could do to get England to like, US to like me other than just trading with them. England, of course, is still involved in this war versus Milan, the Pope, and Scotland that I pieced out of last episode. So they're not going to be no help for quite some time. But that's the way it goes. I'm going to promote this advisor once more, even though he's getting up there in age. A little bit of more monarch power will be nice. And then we're going to end up in a big war versus Spain, which I'm not entirely looking forward to. But we should be able to take out most of these guys, if not all of them. Yeah, we should be able to take them out, and we should be able to remove these guys as well. So that will give us a lot of lands. We might even be able to go into attack Kalundwe as well. They have no allies. Okay, that has fallen. Not particularly worried about these nations I'm fighting up here. They're not what you'd call particularly dangerous ones, but always worth being a little bit wary, isn't it? Oh. I always like using mercenaries to occupy land. It's so much easier. Oh my gosh. Can I march an army over there? I can, okay. Time to send an army to Austria to try and save them from themselves. I could sail too. Oh boy. Austria is just getting annihilated with it. Are they unstable? Is that it? No, they are technically stable. And they're making money. I don't know why they're not training an army. Plus 17 papal influence from converting Kyoto to Catholicism. That's a lot. Not the largest I've seen, but it's still a lot. I think you should go to their capital. No? The reason I'm converting so much is, although it does cost me money and really doesn't affect my colonial nations that much, it's not like it really costs me tons of money to do. So, might as well get it done. We have a long way to go, Corey. Also, my effects of finally building all those trade company and other buildings around the world is finally coming to fruition, as it's now more valuable for me to stick factories and stuff in them. Workshops, sorry, not factories, workshops, what it is. And can you believe we are at almost, well, 2,300 development with almost 3,000 other development, and it's still only 1,700. We still have another 121 years to conquer things. This is going a lot better than I expected it would when I started this game. A lot better. Oh, okay. Papua New Guinea is ours. Nowhere to expand there. Could expand into here, and I may wish to do that at some point. But for now, let's finish fighting for the coastline of Alaska. Could try and expel Somali. Probably not worth it. I've got a lot of cultures I need to accept, to be honest. If I can. At least embrace as much as we can of the Japanese cultures. No reason to have to deal with revolts in Japan if I don't have to. I think that accepts all their culture. Oh, other than the Innu up north. But the Innu are not in culturally as Japanese as other cultures, so. Oh, hello Austria. Why, with your nation struggling to do religion, did you send fleet to down south? I don't know. Anyway, enforce religion on them. Support loyalists, because I can afford to. And then start converting Austria again. Silly Austria, don't you know that you're going to remain Catholic? Wish they'd realize that already. Almost makes me feel bad conquering them or forcing them to convert. Get you out of here though. By the way, I looked it up. Spain is about 17,000 gold in debt here. Can't say I'm particularly worried that they're going to have a military capable of stopping me. But again, always worth being wary of the AI, especially if they get a good ally. And we, despite being massively first great power in the world, we are not the strongest nation in the world. Unfortunately, we are only ranking as 3rd in military strength. I'm gonna guess the Ottomans are first. Wait a second. What just happened to England? Nothing. Oh, they actually formed Great Britain. I thought for a moment I lost my alliance with England and they fell under a union of someone like France and got worried. Whew. Glad to see that wasn't the case. Let's royal marriage England, United States. We are getting closer and closer to a positive opinion with the US. Still going to be an age till we can actually form that alliance. I'm figuring might as well be friends with the US because there's no particular reason I need to conquer their lands. And I'm not going to be competing with land in Europe with them. They're probably going to remain pretty passive for the rest of the game, as the US historically did. Isolationism is a strong trend in the United States. Oops. Nope, they won't give up just yet. Not till I smash their army. And that should be peace for me. Ottomans have reached a golden era. Ooh, I thought they'd already used that. That is slightly worrisome, actually. Not what one particularly wants to see when one looks at this sized Ottomans, is they've now hit a golden age. I'm still larger than them on my own, but not by much. Oh. And then I just have to occupy a couple more provinces, probably, and then this should be over too. I can already piece them out. Nice. Okay, even bigger war. Central Africa is now mine. And I really can't core at all. Oh well, it happens. Kalundwe will be my next target, probably. Might even fight them while I'm fighting Spain, to be honest. They are very weak. Very weak indeed. Or on the other hand, I delay my conquest of Spain for a couple of years and finish these guys off. Not sure yet. Oops, Ottomans are colonizing. Interesting. There we go. We are generating an absolutely absurd amount of money in some of these provinces these days. 83 coming from Zanzibar node that we're pulling forward. 196 here. If we could get more control of this region, we'd be in great shape. Don't think there's anything I can do really. I could upgrade that. Yeah, and this one's just not developed enough. Oh well. We will attack Spain in April of next year. And hopefully we'll get a positive relationship with the US soon. Croatian separatists in Austria. I hope Austria can deal with that issue. Still, supporting loyalists for 5 gold. When you're this large, it's really easy to maintain control over unions. They almost should make it harder. As long as you have a positive opinion, you can support loyalists. Oh, look at this. Spain is in a slight bit of a civil war. You're converting that there? I'll convert that there then. Keep Austria happy. And if you notice these rebels up here, this is why I was not worried about the Croatian separatists, because they are immediately going to go in and attack the Ottomans and probably get killed. Speaking of the Ottomans, I have a new ally. Okay, everybody, ready? There's the alliance network and empire status of Portugal, minus the US, obviously. I think we're in good shape. I figure why as well just be allies with the Ottomans if I can. I don't have to worry about them attacking Austria, and if I try and subdue the HRE, I should have a pretty steady ally on my side. Considering I don't think we really, well, they want some of my Austrian lands. But overall, we get along. But also, there will be no coalitions versus me with the Ottomans on my side. And that is the key point. When can we get another Militech? I need a better supply level. Not yet. Okay, Enlightenment has fired, and we did not get it. Where did the Enlightenment spawn today? Genoa, interestingly enough. We should get it in our capital. Half decent. And Age of Absolutism is going to end soon. We have 97% absolutism. And if there's any benefit one can get from the Pope, we're pretty much getting it. Chinaware. Interesting. We can actually do... Oh no, we can't do fully upgraded forts. Austria must have fully upgraded forts. Let's do some grand... Nope, we can't do grand shipyards either. Problem of falling behind in tech. Let's do that. We actually could upgrade some of my places to level 3 centers of trade, world ports. These could all be upgraded at least 1 level. Here's a key choke point, so we're going to want to upgrade this all the way. That. Oh, can't upgrade that. Can upgrade this. Don't own that. Go on this. I don't think we own any other centers of trade there, or there. We do own some Japanese ones. We actually can't afford, for once, to upgrade them all. Okay, I'm curious to see how much that's going to alter trade. 518, what's going to happen? It went down. Might just be one might just be one of those standard minor fluctuations in the game. So these things are still training units. Nope, wait, a waste of time. Come on, Austria. I'm gonna help you whether you want it or not. There we go. Catholicism's making a bit of a comeback. And I can now attack the US. Not the US, Spain. Still can't get that alliance with the US. Ugh. Bohemia is a serious issue. For now, at least in the HRA. Oh, I've actually fallen down a little bit here. How did I manage to fall below that? Oh, legitimacy, probably. We are going to attack Spain then. Austria, 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 Austria. Austria. I'm going to focus on converting Austria and then I'll worry about converting New World since there's no penalties. New Worlds. Let's see what we can do versus Spain. We're going to do imperialism. We're going to call on Great Britain. We don't want conquest, sorry. Oh, 75 aggressive expansion, 75 cost. Or we can just do 50. Ooh, I might do the 50 actually. I don't think I've ever used nationalism, but if they're all my culture, try it. Might as well give it a shot, right? Oh my gosh, the HRE is... Ugh, I may have to intervene there. It's not going well. By the way, I know there's no way, pretty much, that anyone's going to give back the HRE territory, but it does slow them down a bit. Okay. They are heavily outnumbered. Sadly, I was not able to call the Pope to the war. I lost too much opinion with them with that small English war. Austria, Austria, Austria. You know, if I could manage to conquer my way through France to the HRE and actually join the HRE, I could probably pass like 2-3 reforms by the time I get there. I'd have to beat France though. That would be problem. If we found France is stronger than me militarily. Somehow, still. The fact that Austria's army is still apparently down here is very annoying. Oh. Uh, whatever. Great Britain is protecting them, but since Great Britain is on my side in a war, Great Britain cannot defend them versus me. Good thing I noticed and actually declared that war before it went any further. Great Britain is actually struggling here to beat Brittany. They're gonna lose. Great Britain's gonna lose a naval battle versus Brittany. Wow. Austrian revolutionaries, though, that is not good. Oof, that is not good at all. Let's see, maybe I can get the Ottomans to help. Sometimes if you let people have a good enough opinion with you and you're friendly with them, they'll go smash your rebels for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to send an army all the way over there to stop that. Last thing we want to lose is Austria. Speaking of Austria, I could probably begin to annex them eventually. Oops. I think Austria's retrieved their military. Or else is marching through the Ottomans. Oh, France expanded into the HRE. Ay, ay, ay. Now that everybody in the HRE has imperialism, they're using the nationalism reason to attack everybody. Don't know how to deal with that. $11K worth of money. Wow. More manufactories, if I do say so myself. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We're actually going to manage to clean out all the manufactories we can. Wow. That's ridiculous. That tells you we're making lots of money. Or else we have a lot of very underdeveloped territories. Also a very high possibility. You know what? I think I might actually move these armies down to here. Go mess around in North Africa for a bit. Okay, cannot allow them to do that, so let's barrage our way into power. Oh my gosh, more people are taking unlawful territory in the HRE. Ay, ay, ay. Look at Frankfurt there, and Savoy. Impressive. In a very annoying way. gotta get to that fort in Austria, otherwise I'll lose Austria. Okay, well, anyhow, it is time to stop this here. Obviously, we're going to take quite a bit of land from Spain in this war. Probably going to take most of Iberia, to be honest, if I can get it. Might leave them North Africa. We don't particularly need it. That is what I would like to do. The only country that would hate me would be Spain. Huh. Okay, so that might be what we actually end up doing next episode for a peace deal, but that will be next episode. So thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.